Alright, welcome back everybody. I figured I might as well make a video of Securement Silo THETA, difficulty normal. I'm doing this to get my last cradle slot here, 8 out of 8. So I already have 7. I did come down through here already. I used the consumables of crumbly bread for plus 25% damage, all weapon damage. I also use the double jump, pop, wherever the heck it is. This Stardust energy drink. And I use like one of each whim except for the predator. Because I don't know if it works, so I'll just use it. I used arrow leap and living armor. Didn't use home style noodles, but it's good when you are crazy. I already killed some enemies here and around to the left here. So we're just gonna grab this stuff. Launch this barrel over there. If you see a weird thing floating in the levels, shoot it. It's part of like a special unlock. Yeah, so that's one of the limbs I have. It traps them in like a web. Super useful. Always check the garbage cans. That's where a lot of the plans are for furniture and stuff. Some of these crates have like monsters in them. And if you're with other people, if you like mark them with middle mouse button, like this, sometimes it'll go red, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's a bad one. You just gotta kill them, it's fine. Or destroy them. I don't know what the laws on YouTube are right now. What I can say and what I can't say. How do you kill something that's not alive? I don't know. So, I'm doing pretty good damage with my sword. This is only on normal, so for me to do at level 50. The mimic storage crates or whatever, they're usually like the regular ones, the ones that I showed you before when I was talking about it. Don't worry about that heat thing, that's just temporary. Oh, make sure I got that loaded. Bullseye is actually not bad. It's debatable if it's faster than using my assault rifle or whatever. I'm not quite sure what the weak point on these things is. Pressing Q. Seeing where the loot is. Try to not pick up those red barrels and blow myself up again. That's where I need to go. But I want that loot up there. And there's loot over there. And I don't know, is there loot in the middle? I don't remember. I haven't done this one since like last season, but here's the, I almost said elevator. Here's the ladder. It's the manual form of elevator. So I think that's okay. It'll give you like a red skull if it's bad, I think. Am I remembering that properly? I hope so. I'll keep checking them in this level, and if we find... See, there you go, wooden cabinet. I already have it, but I got another one. These are never possessed, these ones. I've never seen one of these be possessed. So that was an access card. Oh yeah, so the pop lets me double jump. And I do have the frog jump whim, so I actually jump quite far. But I jumped so far, I just broke my damn knees. So they're going to heal. It's going to take a minute. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Always get the weapon crates. See, I got a Xeno Purifier in there. These are my deviants that I'm holding on to. Quite a few of them, actually. 5-4. Not bad. It's good. He's feeling blue, which sucks, but whatever. Sinking with a grants max stamina 15, maximum movement speed negative 5%. You know what? For the stamina, that's a pretty good exchange. I like movement speed, but I think movement speed is different than sprint speed. That's really good. That's a really good deviant. I might actually start hanging out with him. Alright, so what did I just do? I just went to another dimension. So you'll see that this is all different now. This game has stuff like that. There's like, if you see something weird, click it. You probably won't die immediately, but you might. So just keep that in mind and try not to die. So here, this is, look around this room. What do you see? That's a reflection of what? The thing that should be making the reflection isn't there. So how do we make that work? I think if we turn these to face inside, or no. You look at the reflection in the water and you match that. That's right. Is that it? That's it. Try to look for where their feet are. I'm not a foot fetish guy, but just like look where their feet are, where their arms are. See, his back is to us in the reflection, so his back should be to us here. Hey, buddy. You want to turn around? There we go. See, his back is to us, back is to us. So that is pointy part of the head is to the left. I don't know, is that the right way? Nope. See, the triangle thing is in the other arm. See? Triangle, triangle. I don't know what this is. So one thing I like to do is make sure that this one is not finalized, so that I can click it once and then run up there. Otherwise it'll spawn when I'm here and it'll be like 10, 20 feet away. So just a small thing. If you're, if you're new to the game and you're not super confident or you don't have the big levels or whatever, right? Like just, play it safe. But still, be strong. Be strong. Do the right thing. So yeah, because this guy is going to be here. What we can do is leave a little surprise for him, right? Because, I mean, sharing is caring. And it's important to share things with people, especially big, ugly monsters that want to kill you, okay? Like, just don't be so selfish. Okay? So we can put a little bomb here. And then we can rotate this. And then he's going to come out of there. And then he's going to eat a bomb. Didn't do a whole lot of damage to him, though. I think, yeah, 40,000. We're doing way more damage to him. Shoot him in that gross pod thing. He's nuts or whatever. 32,000. Yeah, that's the good damage right there. Oh, take these guys out. You don't need to mess with them. I think I'm doing I've changed the mod on my sniper rifle from the hit point one to like the damage one, and obviously I'm doing more damage. So we get money, 5280. This is a purple level cam. I think it has bounce or something. I don't really use it, but it's good for parts. You get calibrations out of these, so I do need calibrations, so this is actually good. All the rest of the stuff is good. I don't really use purple gear mods anymore. I use gold, but whatever. Still not bad. Level 1 Teddy, whatever. Just pick them up and then throw them away. So you get the cipher, so even if it's a level 1 nonsense thing, I have ones that are better. You press R, it'll reorganize them and put the same things next to each other. So I have a 4-2 and a 1-1. 1-1 gets thrown away. This is a different kind of rabbit that gives you a weird flower that I think it's for making different decor or whatever. So yeah, just ditch the crap. You don't need 10 million of these things. I usually just ditch a few of them. I got a 4-5 one of these, which is really nice, and a 5-1. Nothing worse than burning up a securement soup, which helps you get the deviants. This helps you get deviants, and this helps you get deviants. Stardust Iron Italian soup can. This one lasts forever, but it's not as effective. This one doesn't last forever, but I have a portable fridge, so it lasts for a while. And it's higher level. It's better, and it hydrates you. This one hydrates you and gives you energy, so you know it's pretty good. Anyways, we got that done. This is only like normal difficulty, so you'll see in the top left of the screen, locate and destroy the deviated items. That's like the weird things that don't quite. Whoops. I need to pay more attention to where my feet are. Those weird, that floating D20 thing that we saw earlier, just keep an eye out for those. Shoot them. And then you'll get an extra one of those purple energy donuts that has the loot in it. So we'll just go here. Yeah, when there's a little circle on something, that means you can interact with it, okay? Is there any more loot in here? Press Q for snap? No. Okay. So this part here is a little bit tricky if you care or not. If you touch the sludge, monsters will spawn. See? If you care. Or you can just use the arrow lead. This is the roll button, but you do it when you're jumping. You jump and you hit the button, but it does use up your stamina, remember? So keep that in mind. It would be funny if you could just close that and be like, the hell with you, jerks. So this place is gross. You don't want to stay here too long, I would imagine. You walk along this gross tree, and you can either glide over or arrow leap or whatever. Let's check to see if it's bad. Okay, it's probably good. Has some random crap. I think you gotta shoot something. Yeah, let's shoot this guy. Shoot him right in the thing. These crazy mouth things. That black stuff will hurt you. Okay? So don't. Don't shoot him. I mean, you can jump. That's why it's good to get the whims and everything, because it makes the game so much easier. Okay, I think this is safe. You could pick up this light, although, like, and use it for a weapon. And flick it on and off, and it'll actually, like, hurt stuff. But then you can't, like, interact with stuff. So just press 1, 2, or 3 and switch it to your regular weapon. And it does also restrict your movement. That's platinum crystals. Those are extremely useful. You need those to get your tier. Crystals are made for they're needed for your special equipment. So you're gonna need those. There's one of those things. This is the last end of the. I can't sprint right now with this thing. You'll see I'm doing damage to it. Do take it back. Do. But it kind of sucks, right? So you don't want to do that. You want to hit them where it counts. So I like to go over here. I grab this stuff. They all run at me. See his purple? Shoot him with purple. That's where it hurts. It's like kicking him in the nuts. Almost got it. Stupid thing. I hate that thing that he does. Alright, I got the other thing. The donut. Ugh, press F. Get off of me! I don't like you that way. Okay, so we can shoot him in that spot. Ugh. What? It just won't reload my gun. Okay, finally reloaded my gun. Yeah, so stay away from the guy. Those green things spawn the baddies, I think. purple. I'm taking my time because I'm kind of showing you the level. That's why I'm sticking by it. And when he falls, you're in the stupid flower head. I got the cradle, override, press and hold tab, go to cradle, or move the mouse to cradle, then we go to cradle. Which one do we want? This, you can save your armor. You can have different armor sets. Look it up on YouTube. I'm not going to go into it, but it also changes your cradle overrides. So you can have a totally different build already saved. It's quite good. This one has a lot of airborne stuff. I'm not going to use it right now. That's 15% of my my melee. That's actually not bad. I'm going to go real quick here. I thought I knew which one I was going to pick. When I have a buff, Fortress, where does that count for shrapnel? I don't remember. They use different terminology for stuff. Bounce, these are specific for the type of damage. Heavy strike. Heavy strike is when you actually have the weapon in your hand. A light strike is when you use like your shield bash kind of thing. Marking attacks plus 2% for 15 minutes up to 5 stacks. Okay, so that'll make me faster in melee. I'll pick this because it makes it better with my sniping rifle. I can mess around with the other crap later. So this, I got a boom boom. That's probably the best gun in the game. This is a special cat. I got a gear mod. This is actually pretty good haul right there. This is special kind of cat, and that's a really good weapon. Dropped items you cannot repair them, but you can use them. You can modify them. I think you can calibrate them, but it's a waste. Don't calibrate them. You can't repair them. They're basically just there so you can test them out. Okay, so test them out. That's fine. But don't waste all your money on them. Don't waste your precious, precious resources. If there's a lot of bins here, make sure you get them all. Like, it's worth spending 10 seconds, because, like, look at that. That's a CPU, man. You know how much those are these days? They're expensive. So, make sure you're checking this stuff out. See, what else do we have? Yeah, see, look at that. There's a clutch. Somebody forgot their clutch out of their car. It fired right out of their car and into the corner there. So that car is in deep trouble. You know, grab that trash can. Bulletproof fiber. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean. So anyways, we're done. You can press G. You say yes, you want to leave the dungeon. If you're with other people here, you can give them a thumbs up. I'm running it solo. It took me 18 minutes, which is twice as long as it normally takes, but that's fine. I was explaining this stuff to you guys and girls. So it's pretty good. You want to do these silos as quick as you can. You want to do them at higher levels if you can. You get more loot. It is tougher. There's more enemies, but it's worth it. So I did talk to T-Man before I went in for something called a bounty. They're real easy.
Hello.
You're going to do the stuff anyways. I'm not going through all this
That's
stuff.
right,
Blah,
mister.
blah,
Thank
blah. I
you.
did the right
Yes,
thing. Blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. The game rewards me.
Oh,
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
thought the
Blah,
reward
blah,
was...
blah, 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 blah. Give me the loot. Awesome. I'm done. Okay. So that is the silo. You'll also notice the perceptive ones of you. You'll notice that there's a light blinking on the back on my backpack. That means that there's dimensional crates somewhere in the vicinity. I see a little fire thing over here. Snap your fingers. There he is. Shoot him down. He turns into a loot crate. Loot crate has loot in it. And look at that. 120 Stardust Source. 300 energy links, a wish box, which is a deviant. You basically put junk into it and you get like half decent stuff out of it, so it's not bad. I'm actually surprised there isn't more people with buildings. Last phase or last scenario or whatever, there was a ton of houses here. It's a nice area. There's some very scenic areas in this game. Oh, pro tip. These crazy trees, some of these, if you chop them down with a pickaxe, not with a saw, with a pickaxe, not with a saw, you'll get a rabbit deviant of different kinds. You might get a acid one, you might get a special flower one. But just keep that in mind. But anyways, this video is 20 minutes long already. I think it covered what I wanted to cover. So yeah, be safe out there. Make sure you have your adrenaline shots and your healing. Go with a friend or 3. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up the video. It really helps out my little channel that's just really getting started. Thanks a lot, everyone. I'll see you next time.